All right. Welcome to week 1 of regular season of NFL. I'm so excited. I'm like a newborn baby in a titty bar. We're here for week 1 of fantasy. I'm Bree Jolly. This is
Keith Shutt.
And this is Daniel Giannis.
And we're going to give you your fantasy advice for week 1. First of all, we want to thank Casey Beer Company for the Dunkel. They just started bottling their beer. Want to give them a props for hooking us up.
That's awesome.
I really like
Great beer.
I like this Munich style brown lager. It tastes really smooth.
All right.
A lot better than Newcastle.
It is, actually. Some headlines. Cowboys running back Ezekiel Elliott was cleared of domestic abuse charges earlier yesterday, but from his girlfriend, but may not be out of the woods yet with the NFL about an exchange text with an ex-girlfriend about a college drug test that he had.
This was after he visited the pot store in Seattle.
Yes. Well, this is, I don't know yet. In-court documents obtained by Fort Worth Star-Telegram got these documents. She said, she texted Elliot, "I know you're stressed out. If you need me, call me. Just do everything you can to pass this drug test tomorrow. You'll be okay. I'm here for you." He replied, "I'm gonna pass. About to live in this sauna for about the next 12 hours." NFL has got a hold of these documents now.
So that's you can just sweat it out of you.
I don't know. I don't smoke that much marijuana, and I don't know how to get rid of it. But
fucking rookies.
Are people? Do you think that's enough to make you want to grab Alfred Morris now?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think
if I drafted, I'm sweating Alfred Morris right now, big time.
Yeah.
Well, if you're in a big enough league, hopefully you have him handcuffed anyway, because he's probably your number 1 pick. And why would you not handcuff your number 1 pick?
I wouldn't have, but now I'm terrified. Now I'm trading for him for something for my second tight end or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Other little tidbits. Did the Vikings pay too much for Sam Bradford? A first and a fourth.
They're desperate. That was a reach.
Is this like the Herschel Walker thing again with the Vikings?
I don't know.
Why is it always Vikings that'll do something for a serviceable player? And
he was a first round pick when the Rams got him.
Yeah.
They traded him to Philly for a first round. Now they give up, after what they saw he's done, a first and a fourth for him. Are you
Well, Minnesota was desperate, but they could have done.
Desperate.
They could have done better with just their backup.
I think they could have done better.
Hill.
They could have got. Yes, I think they could have. I agree. They could have done better with Sean Hill and maybe trade for somebody else for less.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone out there DVR'd or watched the Comedy Central roast of Rob Lowe the other night, but Peyton Manning was on it. He was awesome. He roasted Rob Lowe. His zinger, his best one, was on comedian Pete Davidson. That's a regular on
On the roast specials.
SNL?
on SNL. Yeah, and he told Pete Davidson, "I saw you earlier backstage, and I didn't know you were part of this dais." And Pete Davidson asked to have his picture taken with me, and I told him, "Don't give up, kid. I don't know what disease you have, but you're going to make it." And it was awesome. Peyton Manning was amazing.
He is
so that was a good one.
Funny. I mean,
He is naturally funny. It was great.
He will be fine outside of football. He will be fine. Real quick before we end this segment, what do you guys think? We've been talking about this, Reed and I like to get Keith's input on this. What do you guys think about, do you keep in mind bye weeks when you're drafting?
I'm bye-week draft sexual, so I definitely look into it. And, I try to keep my bye weeks earlier in the season, then I definitely separate my players. I don't want to have like
See.
5 or 6 off on 1 week. Sometimes though, if you want to take the best player available, you run that risk of
Yeah.
getting into that situation where you will have multiple players off in
Right.
the same week, and then you just have to tank that week. But usually I try to do a little bit of research, but you never know how the chips are going to fall when you're actually in the draft.
I agree. I mean, like kind of like what you said. You want to pick the best guy available. I'm not going to go 6 or 7 slots down to get a guy like, well, just because
Yeah.
he has a bye week.
Yeah.
But I don't also want, because this happened to me before. I mean, I've had 5 guys. I'm like, fuck. You know, you're having to play the waiver wire that week, or just kind of figure out, who do I just for 1 week. I don't want to lose certain players, and I know Reed was kind of like, why the fuck do you even think about that? I think you should, but not.
It shouldn't.
If there's a balance to it, I don't think you should worry.
I
to the
never
point
play
where
that
you-
way.
you
where
shouldn't
you
be
play every round
you shouldn't
that
be
way.
a puppet to the
Yeah.
Right.
week.
Right, but I mean,
And
you
if you're
should
gonna-
be mindful. I think.
I
you know,
play
which-
for the best player on my board, and I'll roll the dice when the bye weeks come. And if
You
I
can
have to
always-
take that one big loss, I'll hit the waiver wire,
Right.
or I'll
Trade.
eat it.
Trade. Or make a trade. Or
No,
eat-
I won't, or I'll just eat it. That 1 week loss,
Yeah.
well, maybe by
and hope.
some chance you're playing the best team in the league anyway, and
Yeah.
you're going to lose by 20
And I'm
points.
gonna
So who
lose
cares if
anyway.
you lose by 50?
But I'll take that loss.
Injuries.
All right, some quick injuries. Jamal Charles out for week 1. Thomas Rawls also out for week 1. Ty and Jimmy Graham be a game time decision. Has not played since last November after tearing his patella tendon. Frank Gore will start this week for San Francisco. That's the only fucking bright spot for that team. Probably will not take a knee during the
National anthem.
national anthem. Justin Forsett will start for Baltimore after being released and then re-signed. You can read that story on our webpage. That's like breaking up with your girlfriend, then get back together with her after you have 2
Breakups.
other girlfriends that are way hotter and do way more stuff.
Well, hopefully the
And
breakup
you
sex will be good.
save $1 million, but you still got back together with her. I don't understand. So that's our show for this one. Go ahead and
Yeah.
click on the next
video,
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just click on the next one. We'll talk about sit-ems and start-ems for this week.
For week 1.
All right, guys. See you here soon.